Good morning, hello, and welcome to This Date in History, also known as TDH. This show is all about the events that occurred to date in years past, both recognized by other historians, but mainly things we personally find intriguing enough for us to bring to you. The sources of this information come from the Smart Device application. Today in History. What happened today in history?
Historical calendar and on his website, onthisday.com.
For links to those sources, the music done by Carrera, and anything else potentially interesting, check the underbar of the description below. Anyway, I am Aoxander, and today I am joined by...
Go ahead.
Finally, once again, we have missed you, man. We have missed you. Anyway, today is Tuesday, aka Tuesday, aka Tears Day, November 29th, 2022. So why don't you start us off here?
Lord, 526, a possible date for the Antioch earthquake in present-day Syria in the Byzantine Empire, which killed 200,000 people.
Holy crap.
Yeah,
that's a lot of people.
No, it's supposed to be this possible date. It could be some other date, but
yeah,
sure it's this date.
Yeah, well, this is the closest possible date they have to discover right now. A year from now, it might be a different story, so we'll see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
In 1581, Ornick Tornell surrenders to Duke of Parma.
Huh. I'm assuming that's somebody you meet in one of your games?
Probably.
Ah. Alright.
1596, King Philip II devalues Spain's currency. God damn.
That's not good. He was the king of Spain. Why would you devalue? Well, no, that's not good. You don't want to devalue your currency.
Trying to destroy an economy. He's trying to destroy a.
Yeah, well, that's really uncool because up until now, I always thought he was a cool guy because of that felt thimble he wears as a hat. But apparently, he's not a good guy. We're gonna move on up here. Sorry, go ahead.
Users. He's a dick like most Dimbo users.
Yeah, that is true. So, anyway, we're going to move on up here to 1745. Bonnie Prince Charlie's army moved into Manchester and occupied Carlisle. Okay. Huh. And then, 1775, Sir James J. invented invisible ink. Well, that's
nice.
That's pretty cool. Oh, yeah. And then espionage was never the same. 1812, Napoleon's Grand Armée crossed Berezina River in retreat from Russia. So, he did invade them, and he was doing some good push, but then winter set in, and yeah, you don't want the route, that's not a good idea. Then we got 1877, U.S. thief Thomas Edison demonstrated his hand crank phonograph for the first time that he stole from somebody else. Oh, wow. Look at young Thomas Edison. Holy crap. So, anyway.
Hey, he looks like a thief.
Yeah, he does. He looks like a businessman thief guy. And then, 1887, the United States received rights to Pearl Harbor on Oahu in Hawaii. Huh. Well, that's interesting.
Oh.
But I see something else here for you here in 1890.
1890, first U.S. Army, U.S. Navy football game scored Navy 24 to Army 0 at West Point.
Huh. Wow. So the Navy destroyed the Army. Huh.
Then, 1900, General Horatio Kitchener assumes the command of the British forces in South Africa from General Lord Roberts.
That's interesting. I need to edit my my Discord volume because it seems that it's not picking me up that well. So there we go. All right, it might be too much pickup now.
Who knows? I got one more.
Yes, you
1902. Gerhard Hauptmann's play "Dear Army Heinrich" premieres in Vienna.
Ooh, that's pretty cool. This guy looks familiar some way. Like, Like, doesn't his face kind of remind you a little bit of that tall, bald guy from Whose Line Is It Anyway?
All in mockery.
Yeah, I think. I don't know the guy's name.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
like he kind of has that face, yeah. Maybe I'm just seeing things. But then we got some sports history here. In 1909, International Lawn Tennis Challenge in Sydney, Australia. Norman Brooks and Anthony Wilding defeated United Stadium's Melville Long and Maurice McLaughlin 12-10, 9-7, 6-3. Australasia unassailable 3-0 lead. Win 5-0. Mate, crikey. That's some more sports history. In 1926, actually, was there anything in 22? No, okay. 1926, Tris Speaker resigned as Indians manager. Now, another historic event here in 1929. Richard E. Baird sent "My calculations indicate that we have reached vicinity of South Pole." He was wrong, though. But, yeah. Yep. And we talked about Richard Byrd beginning his flight yesterday or something, or the other day about him flying over the South Pole or something like that. But anyway, you got one here in 1932.
1932, Cole Porter's musical "A Divorcee" opens at the Ethel Barrymore Theater in New York City, later transferred to the Schubert Theater, runs for 248 performances.
Huh. Well, alright.
Okay, also in 1935, Michael Joseph Savage becomes the first Labour Prime Minister of New Zealand.
Huh.
Nothing like that. Oh God.
Oh, this one.
1935, physicist Earl. No, what? I got one. How about I've said it, and I didn't say it.
Ha. Huh.
Okay, no, for real. 1935, physicist Edwin Schrödinger publishes his famous thought experiment, Schrödinger's cat, a paradox that illustrates the problem of the Copenhagen interpretation of the quantum mechanics.
Yeah, Schrödinger's cat, like it's both alive and dead. Until you open it, you don't know. But like, if you wait a week, then you can be for certain that it's dead.
Well, if you wait a week, he's guaranteed to be dead.
Yeah, unless it's some kind of magic cat, you know, like.
If it's a magic cat, take the box and chuck it in the fucking water.
Oh no!
It will die then.
Don't forget to fill it to poke some air holes so it can breathe.
With a knife, yes.
With a knife! Oh my god! And we're going to move on up to 1943. Partisan Tito formed temporary government in Jassy, Bosnia. Huh. Or Jajce. Jajci? Hajci? I don't even know how to pronounce that. It's a Bosnian word. We got a film premiere here in 1945, The Lost Weekend, based on Charles R. Jackson's novel, directed by Billy Wilder and starring Ray Milland and Jane Wyman, premiered in Los Angeles, later to receive the Academy Awards Best Picture in 1946. Okay. Then we got another historical event here in 1952. U.S. President-elect Eisenhower visited Korea to assess the war. Dang. That's interesting. And right back to you, Sohan.
Yeah, 1956, Jules Stein, Betty Corden, and Adolph Green's musical Also ringing star Judy Holliday opens at Schubert Theater, New York City, runs for 924 performances and wins 2 Tony Awards.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Although that's not really a good picture of this guy. He looks very creepy. So, yeah.
Okay. 1961, following the failure of the Bay of Pigs invasion, CIA Director Alan Dulles resigns and is replaced by John McCone.
Huh. Well,
Ooh.
at least the directors back then, had some form of, they had some semblance of honor. Like they resigned when they failed. So, yeah.
And it was their idea. So,
Yeah.
only reason why he's resigning because he fucked up.
Yep.
There was no dignity. If it would have succeeded, he wouldn't have been resigned.
Well, that's true. Well, like, like what I'm saying, like, I wasn't really saying, like, he was honorable or anything, but, like,
I know.
At least he stepped down and stopped with his shenanigans, so.
Shit. Also, 1963, Lyndon B. Johnson sets up Warren Commission to investigate the assassination of JFK.
Yep. Of course he does. To alleviate
He
blame
had
from
something
himself.
to do with it.
Yeah. Then in 1968, John Lennon and Yoko Ono released their first album, Two Virgins, in the UK. I really doubt either of them were virgins. So, Yoko Ono sounds like a defective squeaky toy. 1970, England cricket batsman Colin Cowdrey reached 22 on day 3 of the drawn first test against Australia in Brisbane to become Test cricket's leading run scorer, past countryman Wally Hammond's world test record aggregate of 7,249 runs. And since the golden loon isn't here, I'll say it for him: cricket. And I see in the live studio audience we have been joined by Lulykins. Welcome to the show. Oh, that perfect. That was a perfect noise for you to make there, Mr. Oatbender.
Yeah.
In 1972, co-founder of Atari, Nolan Bushnell, released Pong, the first commercially successful video game in Andy Capp's Tavern in Sunnyvale, California. Hey! Pong. And look at that old arcade cabinet. It was just a TV, with a window. Like.
Yeah, that's how they used to look.
Yeah, that's wild,
back in the day.
Like, dude, that's literally like kind of like an old form of like go play outside. You know that meme where like they move their like TV and their console outside and they kept playing outside. So it's like it's like you are playing outside. You're looking through the TV and playing on the TV, from outside. So. But anyway, we got a historic event here in 1974. Coco the Clown, actual name Nikolai Polyakov, was a special memorial service held at St. Paul's Cathedral in London, England. Famous clown. He must have done something awesome. But yeah. Lost Generation, huh? Oh, that's World War I, the Lost Generation, that's true. Alright. And hopping right back to you, Mr. Sohan.
1975, New Zealand's general election won by the National Party headed by Robert Muldoon.
Robert Muldoon.
Also, 1975, U.S. President Gerald Ford required states to provide free education for the handicapped.
Okay.
Right on.
I'm all game for that. God gave them a disservice, so the least we can do is give them a free education.
I gave them trumped up cards or rigged cards.
Yeah.
1976, New York Yankees signed free agent Reggie Jackson to a 5-year contract.
Ooh. Free agent. Huh, what does that mean?
It means he didn't have no team until the Yankees signed him.
Okay. Well, alright. In 1987, Joe Montana of the San Francisco 49ers completed National Football League record of 22 consecutive passes. Dang. That's actually really good. Huh. Where's Doom Guy, our football meathead jock man, to talk about that? Then
rude.
Yeah.
Football meathead jockhead.
Yeah. Well, no, we have a whole wide variety, colorful cast of characters in the Omni Coalition here. Like, there's you, Sohan, who cool as a cucumber. There's Lulykins, who's like, crazy. Of course we have, we spoke about the meathead, and the list goes on. Anyway, 1989, Rajiv Gandhi resigned as Prime Minister of India after losing national elections. So, yeah. And then we got the Grey Cup here in 1992, the CFL Grey Cup. Skydome, Toronto, Calgary Stampeders defeated Winnipeg Blue Bombers 24-10. Most valuable player, quarterback Doug Flutie, 33 of 49 for 480 yards, 2 touchdowns. All right. I want to know what it says on the shirt. Something quartz. Huh. Anyway, right back to you, dude.
Sure. 1994. My Life, second studio album by Mary J. Blige, is released. Billboard Music Award Top R&B Album 1995.
Huh. And look, Puff Daddy. I haven't seen him in a while.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, 1995, U.S. President Bill Clinton lifts ban on exports of oil from the Alaskan North Slope. The ban was imposed after the oil embargo by Arab oil producers in 1973.
Huh. All right, yeah, they're embargoing us or something, or embargoing
Never
somebody.
forget, thanks to that asshole, North Korea had nuclear weapons.
Bill Clinton?
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. His wife sold a bunch of plutonium or whatever to Russia. Nobody talks about that. So, and you got another one here, a music concert.
1992, the concert for George, a benefit memorial to George Harrison, held at the Royal Albert Hall, London, features Eric Clapton, Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr, Jeff Lynne, Tom Petty, Joe Brown, Noska Shankar, Billy Preston, and members of Monty Python. Oh my god, that is so awesome.
That is one hell of a lineup. I haven't seen something like that since the Country Music Award. No, what's the one with Willie Nelson?
Farm Aid.
The what?
Farm Aid.
Farm Aid, thank you. Yeah, that's right. Man, that's crazy. 1 year later, in 2003, the first of Nelson Mandela's 4664 AIDS benefit concerts held at Greenpoint Stadium in Cape Town. That's not good that the number of the beasts is in there, but okay. And then we have a music single in 2010. Rolling in the Deep single was released by Adele. Later received the Billboard Song of the Year in 2011. Grammy Award for Record of the Year and Song of the Year in 2012.
I like that song.
Yeah. Adele is a good artist. She has some good songs. So. And then 2015, British Mercedes driver Lewis Hamilton finished second in season-ending Abu Dhabi for Formula One Grand Prix to win his third overall and second consecutive World Drivers' Championship by 59 points from teammate Nico Rosberg. And right back at you, Mr. Sohan.
2019, wood fragments believed to be from Jesus' manger returned to Bethlehem after 1400 years by Pope Francis. Oh my god, that's stupid.
Dang. I actually, someone on my street is actually, like right now he's on his way to Israel for a little vacation. And I think they're actually going to go visit Bethlehem too.
Do they actually believe that shit for real?
Well, I don't know. I just met him. Like, you know, we had like
no.
Oh,
not him. This wood fragments from Jesus' manger. Do you actually fucking believe that?
I mean, you know, the whole thing about religion is all about faith. So, maybe. I mean, the fact that the Pope did something about it should say to some degree that they believe something. You know. And even if they don't, somebody does. So, like, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do to keep, you know, the people.
That's like them having a yellow vial saying, "This is the piss of Jesus." People will fucking believe it. Who wants to get golden showered by the Lord?
It's like that meme. Jesus hands out bread. This is my body. Jesus hands out wine. This is my blood. Jesus hands out mayonnaise. Stop right there, Jesus. We don't want your mayonnaise.
Okay, one more. 2020, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris announced the first all-female communications team for the White House.
Whoop-de fucking do. Like, I don't care if it's all female, all male, all Indian, all Muslim, all whatever. If they do the job right, I don't care what they are or who they are. You know, like all of this pushing for all this agenda is just ridiculous. You know.
Now, yes, I need to do this one too.
All right.
2021, British socialite and former girlfriend of Jeffrey Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell, was found guilty of sex trafficking in a federal court in Manhattan.
Woo! Yeah! Woo! Now get the rest of them. Like, about time.
The rest is yours.
2021 as well. FIFA Ballon d'Or. Argentina and PSG forward Lionel Messi won his record 7th award from Robert Lewandowski. FC Barcelona attacking midfielder Alexia Putellas is Women's World Player of the Year. All right. We got an appointment of interest here. This guy that looks very much like Scott. 2021, Jack Dorsey announced he was stepping down as CEO of Twitter to be replaced by Parag Agrawal. And since then, somebody else has taken the chair. So
Elon Musk.
Yep. Elon Musk, the first African American to send a sports car into space.
It makes sense.
Yep.
Scott is Jack Dorsey.
Huh.
You don't see them in the same spot.
Yep. And right now, I'm trying to... I don't know why the other two tabs closed, so there we go. Why don't you start us off in bursts here? Actually, before we move on to the burst and deaths, were there any articles that grabbed your attention more than most, Sohan?
That thief.
That thief?
Edison.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is interesting. Yeah, I was a little perturbed here with the old Thimblehead, trying to devalue the Spanish currency. Personally, that's not a good thing. As always, there's always like a lot of history that we don't remember at the end of reading the main body and whatnot. But anyway, Lily, you don't have to talk on the show if you don't want. You can DM it to me. Any articles that grab your attention more than most. But audience members, people viewing the show from outside of our little studio here, was there anything that grabbed your attention more than most? Anything that you wish we'd elaborated, more? Anything that you would have liked to said if you were on here? Start a dialogue in the comment section. Anyway, let's move on into bursts here. Soen, would you care to start us off in 1338?
1338, Lionel of Antwerp, first Duke of Clarence, son of Edward III of England, born in Antwerp, Duchy of Brabant, died 1368.
Oh man, so he was only 30 years old. Huh.
Yeah.
Dang. Ooh, this one.
And 1803, Christian Doppler, Austrian science Doppler effect, born in Salzburg, Austria.
Yeah, I remember this. My dad watches The Big Bang Theory and other shows and stuff on TV, and every now and then, I go downstairs to get a snack because I'm a stoner. And, I saw one episode, Sheldon and some other guy were dressed as a Doppler effect for their Halloween costume. And there's oh, you can't be the Doppler effect. I'm the Doppler effect. I'm Sheldon. Whoa. So, yeah. Anyway, 1832, we have Louisa May Alcott, was an American author, Little Women, born in Germantown, Pennsylvania.
Ain't that one episode where Howard dressed as Sheldon for Halloween?
I have not seen that, but I gotta see that. That sounds hilarious.
Yes. Huh. Howard dressed as Sheldon, and I think Sheldon turned around and dressed as Howard. I can't remember.
Howard dressed as Sheldon. Well, I don't know why my internet's being so laggy. And I hope it's not having an effect on the live stream.
Because he didn't acknowledge your tribal chief. Oh, Lord.
Howard dressed as Sheldon. I gotta see this. Oh my god. Oh my god.
And he had his mannerisms down too.
Okay, I gotta see this. So, hold on a second. I'm gonna bring this up. Howard dress. Alright, I'll watch that after the show. And then I believe it's your turn now, Mr. Sohan.
Yes, it is. 1832, we have Louisa May Alcott, American author, Little Women, born in Germantown, Pennsylvania.
Ah.
Ooh, and a huge jump into 1898. We have C.S. Lewis, British author, The Chronicles of Narnia, born in Belfast, Northern Ireland.
Man, dude, what?
Of course, it'll be an Irishman talking about a fucking wardrobe and a witch.
Ha! The lion, the witch, and the audacity of this bitch. No, I've seen the three movies, and the end of the third one where they went into that cave, and then all of a sudden it turned into a train station. I don't know why, but that feeling of oh, party's over, adventure's over. I really get a strong vibe from that with the music and everything, and it was a great ending. And You know, like it's not like I'm a fan of those movies or anything. Like I don't even remember the character's names or anything. I just remember the Jesus allegory lion. I even forgot his name. But yeah, it was, they're decent movies. And we got Adam Clayton Powell Jr. in 1908, was a U.S. politician, representative Democrat for New York, born in Haven, Connecticut, dying in 1972. We also have Beji Kadi Essebsi, or Beji Kade Essebsi, 1926, was Tunisia's first freely elected president, serving from 2014 through 2019, born in Sidi Bou Said, Tunisia, dying in 2019.
Freely?
What? Yeah, well...
Name. So what, they have fucking tyrants?
Apparently it's Tunisia. I don't know much about Tunisia, except that it's...
Okay.
It was an important area of World War II during the Africa campaign.
Yeah.
So... But then, yeah, you got one here in 1927.
1927, we have Vin Scully. American sportscaster, Brooklyn LA Dodgers, 1950 to 2016. Ford Frick Award, 1982. Lifetime Achievement Emmy Award, 1995. Born in the Bronx, New York.
The Bronx!
Bronx Tale.
And we lost him at some point this year, August 2nd, so actually that wasn't that far away. Motor neuron disease, that's not good. What is that? That sounds something to do with the brain. Motor neuron disease, also known as amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, or ALS. Oh no. Occurred when specialist nerve cells in the brain and spinal cord called motor neurons stop working properly. This is known as neurodegeneration. Motor neurons control important muscle activities such as gripping and walking, and eating. So
everything that Hawking had.
Stephen Hawking had ALS?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, Lilykins here has been reading something I wrote many years ago, and yeah, she knows the joke that's brewing in my mind that I really don't want to say because I don't want to accidentally dox myself. So, anyway, let's move on up here. We have Jacques Chirac in 1932. President of France, 1995 through 2007, and Prime Minister of France from 1974 through 76, 1986 through 88, born in Paris, France, dying in 2019. And I think I accidentally took a third one there, so why don't you take the next three?
Sure. You gotta go all... I'm scrolling. Okay. 1960, Kathy Moriarty. American actress Rachel Bull blessed this house, born in the Bronx, New York. And also 1960, we have Howard Johnson, American baseball player, New York Mets, born in Clearwater, Florida.
And I was going to say, Moriarty. I know somebody with that last name, but it's not a person, it's a fish that likes to heckle. So. And now you got a third one.
Yes, 1976, Anna Faris, American actress, scary movie and mom, born in Baltimore, Maryland. Ooh, you got a good one.
Yeah, I got Chadwick Boseman.
What's that one?
1976, a U.S. actor, Black Panther, born in Anderson, South Carolina. So he's the Black Panther guy, or is he the bad guy, Black Panther?
That's T'Challa.
I've never seen the movie. I don't.
He's the good guy. He's Black Panther.
So he's the prince dude, right?
Yeah, he's the prince. Prince T'Challa.
All right. And then we also have the game that you just lost, by the way. But I just lost. Oh no, I'm not wearing my wallet. Damn. Actual name is Jason Taylor. Born on this date in 1979, he is a U.S. rapper. Hate it or love it. Born in Compton, California. Hey, Compton.
Oh, the rapper.
Yeah. Born in the city of Compton. Oh.
Okay.
Then you got one here in 1988.
1988, Russell Wilson, American NFL quarterback, Super Bowl 2013, Seattle Seahawks, Pro Bowl 2012, 2015, 2017 to 2019, born in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Huh. Oh, happy birthday to that guy a year younger than me. And then, let's see here. Let's move on up into deaths here. Why do I have this? Oh, yeah, that's right. Starting us off in the year 561, we have...
Fun with that name.
I'm just going to... Shotarius Clitorius I, King of France, 558 through 61. Died at the age of about 61. Oh, dang. Okay. That's when he died. Then we have Philip IV of France in 1314. Was a king of France from 1285 through 1314, and Navarre from 1284 through 1305, known as the Handsome, died of a cerebral stroke after a hunt at 46. That's not good. So.
Yeah. Also, 1924, Giacomo Panucci, Italian opera composer, La Bohème Tosca, Madame Butterfly, dies in Brussels at 65.
Dang.
And in 1975, we have Graham Hill, British auto racer, Formula One world champion, 1962 to 1968, dies while trying to land a plane in the fog near London at 46.
Wow. Yeah, that's dangerous, trying to land in fog.
It's dangerous.
Yeah. Then we got Dorothy Day, 1980. Was a U.S. journalist, social activist, and devout Catholic convert. Died of a heart attack at the age of 83. Dang. We also have Cary Grant in 1986, a British-born U.S. actor, arsenic and Old Lace, North by Northwest. Died from a cerebral hemorrhage at 82. So his brain popped. That's not good. Oh, wow.
2001, we have George Harrison, British guitarist, singer, songwriter, and sitar player. Beatles, Where's My Guitar? Gently Weeps, Here Comes the Sun solo. If Not For You, Traveling Wilburys. Handle with Care, dies of lung cancer at 65.
58.
58.
Yeah. Man, that's relatively young, and that's well, he was a Beatle, so of course he did a lot. That's a pretty good resume right there for such.
I think he wasn't shot in the face.
He got shot. Oh, he was the one who got no. Wait,
He died
what?
of cancer.
Okay. Yeah, Lennon was the one who got shot.
Lennon, yes.
Yeah. And who else died on this date? I'll just take this one here. 2021, we have Lamar Hoyt, a U.S. baseball pitcher, the American League Cy Young Award 1983, American League wins leader 1982 through 83. Chicago White Sox, died from cancer at the age of 66. And that shall conclude the show. Once again, you can check the underbar in the description for any links you may find interesting, including but not limited to OMNI Coalition, which in itself includes
OMTV on Twitch.
Yep, go check him out. Go check out Doom's YouTube. Go check out Muffin's YouTube and all that stuff. Anyway, for your dose of Past Events Daily, we stream every day at 10 in the morning Pacific Time.
12 Central.
Yep. 11 Mountain and 1 Eastern. Anyway, for all of you and all of us, I am Xander.
Go ahead.
And in the live studio audience, we have Lulykins. And of course, audience, you are you. And until you catch us tomorrow, or if you're interested in news, we have a news show coming up at 2 p.m. Pacific Time in a few hours. Anyway, until you catch us again, don't forget to look right and left at every intersection, rate 5 thumbs, and subscribe. Toodles!